What's going on, everybody? We are back. National Signing Day is over, but it's all good, man. We got the Brandon Meriweather show this evening. Brandon, it's been a little while. How you been?
I've been amazing, man. I've been absolutely amazing. How you been?
I'm doing great, man. We got a new logo in the back.
Yeah, I like it, man.
Yeah.
They look good. I like it.
The only thing I will say, Brandon, that uniform is from the Georgia Tech game.
I know. I was actually as soon as I seen it, I knew it. I know that. And that's the all green uni I got too. We had on all green that day.
But it's a nice logo. I like it, man. I think it goes well with the background, and shout out to Stickers by AB for putting it together for the show. So greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. He watching?
He'll he every once in a while he'll peek through. I got a little commercial that I'll put in the show for him. So
thank you, man.
You gotta head over there. He's got some of the best merchandise, some of the best stickers, t-shirts out there for University of Miami apparel.
He got online?
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it when the commercial comes up.
All right, or if not, just text it to me.
Let's do it. But Brandon, let's get into it, man. We just hired Kevin Steele, who was actually going to be Maryland's defensive coordinator and was working for them this past Friday. So we grabbed him from Maryland. He was at Auburn from 2016 to 2020. Nick Saban hired him as the defensive coordinator when he first got to Alabama. I think this is a good hire. I'm curious about your thoughts. He runs a 3-4 and a 4-2-5.
Where he was at last year?
I believe he was at Tennessee, and then he became their interim coach. I could be wrong. This was before the Hupel hiring.
Oh, so he was the interim coach at Tennessee.
I believe so, before Hupel came in.
Honestly, man, I don't know enough about him to make a decision on him, but from what I hear about him, it's a great pickup from what I hear. But anybody who run like a 4-2 anything, like it kind of like throw me off. A 2-2 anything kind of throw me off. Like I just don't know about them guys.
So you just rather just run a 4-3, what Randy Shannon ran traditionally?
A 4-3 or 3-4, either one. Okay. Like well, it's ways because with the Patriots we ran a 3-4 and we was damn good. So right. You know what I mean? It's ways you could do it and be great, but I just don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, should I say.
So I like that he basically was a linebackers coach under Tom Osborne when he was at Nebraska. So he specializes in linebacker play, which is what we need a lot of help in. We didn't pick up any linebackers today on National Signing Day.
Right, but we got the best linebacker in the country though. So,
True, but I mean, one linebacker doesn't do it all. You need more than one.
I agree. But I think we got enough linebackers that one linebacker with most teams, it ain't the players. It ain't the players.
So you think it's more on the coaching side? I think development's very key. And, at the end of the day, we're going to bring in Wesley Besaint. We're probably going to hit the transfer portal a lot. Mario Cristobal said there is a need to bring in linebackers moving forward in his press conference for National Signing Day. So I think we'll be hitting the transfer portal hard.
That's the one he said. He said that today?
Yep. He said it today.
Honestly, man, I don't think our linebackers as bad as people making them out to be, yo. I just think our linebackers was seriously undercoached. Like I don't think they was bad, yo. I'm just telling because from me watching, right? I seen them play. And they was running to the ball. Now they wasn't athletic. They wasn't very athletic, and they was heavy. So if the strength coach do his job, and we actually coach these linebackers to be real linebackers, then I think they're gonna be all right.
We'll see. I'm curious how it all plays out with Coach Fell leading the strength and conditioning program. I think we're going to go after a couple more from the transfer portal. We need to. Just my opinion.
But the like it gonna take more than one off season to get
Absolutely.
players right. You know what I mean? Like the strength program ain't gonna be what it is. You know, the SNC ain't gonna be what it is till next year. Like
Absolutely.
like you're gonna need a whole year to get into the system before you could start seeing the results of this program.
When you were playing football at Miami, when did doing a Coach Feely workout was kind of like, all right, like I got this down packed, man. Like, because I'm sure at first it really hit you hard.
What do you mean?
So when you're part of a strength and conditioning program for any college program, your first year is probably really painful. You're probably really out of shape compared to your high school workouts going into a college workout.
Yeah and no. Um, when I first got there, the hardest part for me was not the conditioning.
Okay.
It was the weightlifting because I never lift weights in high school. Like I didn't lift weights at all in high school. You know, so when I got to college, you know, it was like I came for the summer, you know, SNC program, and I was like, yo, like what we doing? Like, man, I don't do this, yo. And they were like, yo, you want to be great? You got to. So let's go. So that's the thing. Like, and honestly, I didn't even take our weight program serious until after I got ran over. Like then I started getting serious and I gained weight and got big. Like it wouldn't
Right.
like you gotta buy into that. Like for that to work, you really gotta like give it. You gotta buy into it and get y'all.
Who ran you over?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Ken Dorsey. He was scrambling out of the pocket, and he never
Yeah,
does.
Dorsey.
Hey, by the way,
I see.
OC, offensive coordinator for the Bills.
I was hoping he didn't get the job, so he'll come to Miami, man.
Good for him. And you know who's
Yeah.
going to be his quarterback's coach? Joe Brady.
Joe Brady. I seen that. I was actually looking at IG today and seeing them two together on the IG, and I was like, oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe 1 and 2 gone.
So here's what Mario Cristobal said today. He said in 7 days they will be having a full staff.
So that mean guy from Tennessee that they thinking
That I mean, here's the thing though. They threw out
I
Joe
don't like him.
Brady. The guy from Tennessee, I guess he doesn't call plays. It's the head coach that's calling the plays. And he just, prepares the offense for the game. He just doesn't call plays.
But we need somebody who can call plays because Mario ain't calling plays for the offense.
Right. So it'll be I don't think it's going to be the guy from Tennessee because we heard all these different types of names and it never happened. The only offer that came out was for Jason Candle of Toledo, the head coach there.
And Arkansas. They offer butter from Arkansas.
You're right. They said, yeah, you're right. You're right. So
I can't believe he turned it down though. I just can't believe that.
I don't know. So what people say is that like Oregon fans, just what it kind of trickles down that Mario is not easy to coach with. It's like a certain cup of tea.
Well, if that's true, then why all these coaches from Oregon left?
What do you? Well, so the co-OC Brian McClendon, he went to Georgia.
Right. But you also got the strength coach who came. You got the running backs coach who came. You got the running back coach came from what's the name? But it's like 4 or 5 coaches from that was on Oregon that came, right?
One Joe Salavea,
right? The offensive line coach.
The O-line, which is Mirabal, he's not gonna leave Cristobal. That's really it as of right now, because the other one left, McClendon. And then Feld is strength and conditioning, if you want to call that a coach.
That's a coach. That's a big time coach too.
Okay. I mean,
who the special teams coach?
I don't know.
So Cristobal not easy to work with?
That's what Oregon fans were saying, that it's a certain cup of tea to deal with. Not everybody wants to work with him.
But why would they say that though? Like I ain't seen the coach leave him yet though.
McClendon to Georgia.
Yeah, but he ain't leaving when he was at Oregon with him.
He spent 2 years with him.
Right. So I ain't seen nobody like up and leave yet.
Hey,
And why? And did McClendon say why he left?
I'm assuming it's his alma mater is Georgia, and they just won the national title. He's going to be their pass game coordinator, wide receivers coach.
Mm.
They're going in the right direction.
What about Buddy, who was from? Or it might be him. I might be thinking about the same guy. The one who was supposed to be like the best recruiter in the country or something at one time. Black guy. Black
That's
guy.
probably McClendon.
Oh, all right. Damn.
All right. Before we get into potential OCs, we'll talk about National Signing Day. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. See you guys soon. Wings, wings, wings. The best chicken wings outside of the Orlando area off of 452 North Park Avenue, owned by Miami Hurricanes football legend himself, Brandon Meriweather. If you love chicken wings, you're going to love Wings, 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 owned by the man himself, NFL veteran, Brandon Meriweather. Got to check it out. Once again, Wings, Wings, Wings off of 452 North Park Avenue in Apopka, Florida. Have you been to aboutthefans.com? Some of the best quality apparel, stickers, and merchandise out there for University of Miami athletics. Owned by Stickers by AB. Use the discount code SCOOP on all orders and get a discount on every purchase you made and free shipping over any orders of $40. That's aboutthefans.com by Stickers by AB. Go check them out. Some of the best Miami Hurricanes athletics apparel, merchandise, and stickers out there on the market. All right, we are back. Gotta love it, man. Wings, wings, wings. By the way, you missed the aboutthefans.com.
What happened?
Commercial. That's who set us up with the logo.
Oh, talking about just now. Yeah, I seen. I was coming back just in time. Hey, what we talking about? This recruit now? We talking about these recruits that we got?
I know you want to talk about Shamar Stewart. I know you want to talk about him. I'll be honest. He said after he signed with Texas A&M, he said it was tough to go with Miami when I couldn't develop a relationship with their defensive coordinator. We hired one last night, Kevin Steele. Mario Cristobal's only been at Miami for 2 months. He did the best that he could do.
Nah, that ain't what bothering me though. What's bothering me is that he said if he was going to Texas A&M if he was going somewhere for the money, he would have stayed at the crib. Insinuating that we offer him more money than Texas A&M did. That's where the problem come in at.
So you think Jimbo is paying him?
What?
Didn't you say Texas A&M would offer him more money?
Absolutely. Texas, man, listen. Texas A&M gonna pay they gonna pay you what you want. Like for real. They gonna pay you what you want. I mean, I promise they gonna get them. Listen, I bet you, I'm willing to bet you he got 500,000 over there sitting there waiting on him. Like for real, that's crazy. Like, why would you even say something? See, first off, these kids and people today got the game fucked up. They got the game messed up completely. You know what I mean? Like, first off, if I wanted to, I could throw people out there too. Like Nick Saban say he don't pay players and all this. That's a lie too. Like, yeah, I could throw people out there, but the thing is, you don't do that. Like, you don't do that. Like, you try not, you don't do that. Like, yeah, some people came to you with a bag, I'm sure. But you don't do that. You don't throw people under the bus. You don't mention other schools. Okay, Miami didn't get you. Cool. What he should have said was, listen, I wanted to go to Miami, but I need to get away from the crib to develop and become great. I ain't get a chance to meet the D coordinator. So You know what I mean? With that being said, I'm just go to, Texas A&M. Cool. Everybody straight. You ain't have to say nothing about money. Let people assume what they want. You see what I'm saying?
Look, I wish him the best of luck. I think he's going to be a good player. I think he's going to play D tackle at Texas A&M. Just
I heard he ain't that good. That's what I heard.
really. Ooh,
I heard every team he played against that was good, he was quiet as a mouse.
I'm curious who's in Pace's district because
I got a homeboy who said, "Man, we had a sophomore, tackle going against him, 1-on-1, and he didn't get 1 sack or 1 tackle for a loss." So, like, I got a little homie named Jalen, you know what I mean, who go to Georgia, number 88 for Georgia. When he came out, listen, every game he was changing the whole game, every game. So right. I'm confused. Like I have not, like, everybody keep talking about him, but everybody who I know that watched him play say, "Yo, he a good player, but he don't have the motor. He don't like to run after the ball. He don't get off the ball fast. He ain't no killer. Like what? So what is he? Like I'm confused." I mean, that's everybody who tell me not. Listen, right. I got no dog in the fight. Listen, I hope the young man goes somewhere and be great, be a top 5 pick. That's what I hope. But listen, I'm just telling you what I heard.
Well, we're gonna play in week 3 or week 4 next year.
He might not be playing.
Ooh, damn. All right, that's fair.
So you tell me. You done seen him play. What you think?
I mean, it's more of the upside. He's physical. He's a big body. He's fairly athletic. I think it's more of the upside. I see him playing D tackle at the next level. That's where I see him at.
That ain't what I asked you.
I haven't seen him. I really haven't seen him his senior year at all. I haven't watched film. I'm just going based off of what
you seen his junior year.
Yeah.
Listen, you could go watch me my sophomore year, and you would have said, you know what, yo, listen, that man, he different.
Right.
So I understand you saying, look, I ain't seen him his senior year. He could have developed a little more, but his junior year, you seen him. So what do you think his junior year?
I think he's good. I mean, it's the thing with the whole 5-star thing. It's like I don't understand it. Me
either.
Look, for example, I won't say the player's name because that's not fair. But I interviewed someone at Paradise Camp this past year. You know what? Fuck it. I'll say it. Wilkie Denaud. His name is Wilkie Denaud.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, he's a 4-star recruit. He's in God knows where. I think in somewhere Port St. Lucie, Florida. I'm throwing out a random name. I think he's from Port St. Lucie, Florida. I see the kid in person. He's 6'3", 6'4". The kid's strong as hell. Keep in mind, class of 2023. He's got long arms. He's a freak athlete. They got him as a 4-star. And I'm like, listen, man, if this kid develops nicely, he can be a killer threat on the edge. But he doesn't hold crazy offers from Ohio State, Alabama, LSU. And I think this kid has a very high ceiling. Extremely high.
So why that's a good question. We need to get somebody on here who actually knows how the stars work. Like, cause I have no idea.
I think I think if you start getting offered by SEC schools, you get a bump no matter what, from a 3 to a 4. I think there's some SEC favoritism.
That's crazy, yo. Cause I honestly don't understand any of that at all.
I don't get it either. I don't know how it's formulated.
Like, do you have to go to camps to get these stars? Like, do they watch film?
I don't know. I really don't know. So there was like a fake recruit that they just gave him like 3 or 4 stars because they lied. It was like a made up name, made up person. He had an Alabama offer and they just gave him 4 stars. They had no idea who he was just because he had an Alabama offer. It was a complete lie.
Oh, he said if you're labeled to be a 5-star, it means you are projected to be a first round NFL pick. I don't know if I agree with that. Like my little homie Jalen Carter, who came out, who go to Georgia, He was a 5-star, but he was a 5-star as a sophomore. Like he been a 5-star ever since he been playing high school football.
That's a fair point by, Fresh Northwest. Look at Darren Reed, who is going to be a freak athlete. He just picked up a Miami offer, started going to camps. Now he has offers from Clemson, Ohio State, and more. I think the more camps you go to, the more coverage you get, maybe a little bit more of notoriety.
Who is Darren? Who is that?
He just picked up a Miami offer. He's going to be a very good player. I believe he plays D line.
He played D line.
Yeah, he's a big football player.
That's crazy, y'all. I just like you giving these kids, like is these tackle camps or do these camps, do they have pads on? Like what kind of camps are you going to that you getting rated with stars?
If you get an offer from Miami, you go down 1 star.
Hey, cut it out, man. This is a Canes production, Cut it out.
I think. But look, man. Here's my thing. So we picked up Inez Cooper, Matthew McCoy. I think both of these they're all offensive linemen. They're like 6'5" and up. They're huge.
Yeah, I seen it.
They're massive. And they're both 3 stars. What's the difference between a 3 and a 4 star? I don't know. I can't answer that question.
So I'm gonna use me as an example, right?
Right.
When I was coming out of high school, going into my junior year, they had a Nike camp at Florida, and I got invited because I was Mr. Florida, all this crap, all that, mean nothing. Orange County this, Orange County that. So I got invited to this camp. So me and my coach go to the camp. And when I get there, I realize, like it's like a meat fest. I'm like, man, I don't want to be here. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna just sit here and watch, show my face because they invited me. I'm sit here and watch. It's a Nike camp. They gave me a bunch of Nike stuff, so I was going for the Nike stuff. So my coach was like, yo, you at least got to run 40. You got to do something. So I'm like, you know what? I tell you what, I run the 40, but right after I run the 40, we leaving. He say, deal. If you run a 4.4 or better, we'll leave this thing soon. We get out. I ran a 4.39. I ran a 4.39 in high school. As soon as I ran it, soon as they said my name and said the number, I just kept walking on to the car. Grabbed my bag and we kept walking to the car. Like I have no idea what I was ranked. But I had offers from every school in the world. Like you name a school, I had an offer from.
Right.
So I'm confused. Like, how do you rank people?
I don't know. That's something you can. You know what? I'm sure. I mean, you just go on Twitter. You can tag the people who work for 24/7 Sports and be like, "How do you guys rank people? What's your metrics?" They'll answer to you, not to me.
Absolutely. I'm finna do it right now. Matter of fact, you know what I mean? We finna do it right now, and I want to see what they say.
Do it.
You know what I mean? Because I just want to know, like, what is it? How do you even? I don't even know how you do this, man. I don't tweet.
Yeah, you're not active on Twitter. That's a good thing. I don't like Twitter either. I don't like Twitter at all.
All right, how you do it? You at 24 Sports?
Yeah, put at 24/7 Sports, 247 Sports, and say whatever you want to say, and then hit tweet or send, whatever they have there.
I'm gonna say, how do y'all come up with the stars projections or what?
Yeah, how do you come up with the metrics of a 3, 4, or 5 star? Let's see what they say. You could probably tag some local Miami 24/7 Sports guys like Andrew Ivins. He'll probably get back to you. I don't know if he creates this. I don't think he's a part of that process, but.
What's his name?
Andrew Ivins. He'll probably get back to you quicker than the main account.
I put, how do you come up with the metrics of a 3, 4, or 5 star?
Yeah. At Andrew Ivins.
I did, and I at you.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna say the people want to know.
All right, we'll see if he responds.
I just tweeted it.
He'll get back to you.
I just tweeted it and I tagged you in it.
Okay.
Because I want to know if somebody could please tell me this. I want to know. Like, is it any way we could get him to come on the show?
I mean, I think you have a better shot than me reaching out. I mean, I'm just saying.
You know what? I am just for that. I'm gonna get on the show and I'm gonna
get him on the show.
I'm gonna say, listen, we need about 15 minutes to talk about this. 15, 20 minutes to talk about this, and we'll talk about the recruiting. And because I want to know, how do you come up with this? Like, you can't watch a guy in high school and say, oh my God, he gonna be a first round pick. You can't do that, because it's a lot of development go on in 3 years. Like, what if he stay that same player throughout his 3 years? Like, you can't.
So, for example, Brandon Innes, he's like one of the top receivers in the nation for 2023. He was always the top receiver in his class, even when it was like the year was like 2020. He was always one of the top players. And now it's his time to pick a school, and they have him 5 stars since like day one. So I think they just look at potential. Going to camps and, 7-on-7.
I wonder if like what all goes into it. Like if the guy is, marketable, does that go into it? Is he, or is it just straight athletics? Is it grades? Like, is all of that, like, what all go into it?
It's just academics, Brandon. You got a 4.0 GPA, you get 5 stars.
I wish that were part of it.
Right.
Like, yeah. But you got to you got to think, like, name one 5-star kid who didn't get into school because of grades.
Yeah. Well, there was one kid, the tight end, Derek Jones. What was his name? He's from Texas. Someone help me out in the chat. He was a tight end. He was like 4-star or 5-star. Help me out. His name was Derek. He played basketball too. He could have played 2-way at Miami. Help me in the chat if you remember that name. Someone's got to know. Derek Smith, Derek Jones. It was something. This was under Golden. He was good. He was going to be a star.
And he couldn't get in?
He went to Texas State.
How he got to Texas State?
Derek Griffin, yes.
How did he get into Texas State, though?
I don't think Texas State's Division I, like FCS. I think they're more FBS.
Oh, like a JUCO.
Derek Griffin, he was a stud.
Like, we got a little homie that used to play at Apopka that didn't have the grades, and he was a 4-star. He went to Michigan.
And he didn't have the grades?
No, he went on a prop to Michigan.
But he still went to Michigan.
Yeah, as a prop.
What do you mean a prop?
48. As a prop 48.
What does that mean?
That means he could come to school, but he have to sit out for a year, like red shirt a year, and you have to show the school that you could get the grades. And then
yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't know.
Yeah, I just told you how it works, and that's exactly
right.
Like, seriously.
No, but why can some recruits not go through that path? You know what I mean?
Because all schools don't have it.
Okay.
All schools don't have it. Like Miami, we ain't got it. Florida State, I think Florida State has it.
Because maybe they're state schools.
Yeah. But Florida ain't got it either, though.
All right.
So I have no idea.
We're halfway through the show. We got plenty of more to talk about. We'll be right back.
To compete also in matters of life.
How you doing, buddy? You don't show how my word is.
you might be in trouble today. The Tom today is the best quarterback ever. But the Tom his rookie year wouldn't be the Tom today without him. So I would say you can't have fun without him. It killed my career. Like I hate to say it like that, but that is actually what killed my career. It changed everything for me. Like I couldn't, like the way I was taught was if the head died, the body died with it.
I told you he'd get back to you.
Where you at?
He Andrew Ivins sent you an article of the metrics of 24/7 Sports just now.
Oh, I see it. I'm finna retweet him and say,
Come on the show. So hopefully next week we can get Andrew Ivins on the show, and that'll be our first guest. Not bad. And that'll be good. He can break down kind of what's the metrics of 24/7 Sports, what goes into it, what he saw about Shamar Stewart. I'm telling you, ask him about Wilkie Denard. He's going to be very impressed. He's a very good football player. He attends John Carroll High School, I believe out of Port St. Lucie, Florida.
yeah, he actually gave me something to read too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That I told you. Go. That's the plug right there. Andrew Ivins.
I just hit him up, though. I just told him that, it'd be a lot easier if he could just come on the show and explain it to me,
Of course.
See. Like that.
Miami Hurricanes.
I really want to know though. I really want to know what's the I'm gonna actually go
on the show. Let's get him on the show. Let's do it.
Like who else is a good recruit out of the Orlando area that I could go watch, that I could say, all right, I'm gonna try to rate people myself.
2023 out of the Orlando area. If you know in the chat, help out Brandon. I can't think of.
I know one person who they say he was a junior last year, I think, and he a running back. He already, I think they say he had a scholarship from.
Sam Singletary is from Fleming Island. I don't think that's Orlando. I don't know where Fleming Island is.
No, this dude is a running back. He go to Edgewater. And he's supposed to have been had offers from Alabama and all that. So I'm trying to figure out, but they had him at a 4 or 5 star too. But when he played against us, he might have had 10 yards the whole game.
So you're coaching right now. You're helping out high school.
I'm playing around. I'm not coaching.
Okay.
I'm playing. I go and get my input because my nephew is play safety at a park. So I get my input, but I'm not trying to. Nope, not at all.
I don't know who it is.
Oh, that's his name, Cedric. Yeah. That's it. You absolutely right, bro. That's it. And do you know what star they got him at?
I can look it up real quick.
I heard of Richard Young. I heard about him, and I heard he's supposed to be a dog too. But I just want to see though, what gear these kids to be this? You know what I mean? The star.
So he's a 4-star. He's a 4-star and ranked number 4 running back in the nation.
Why?
I don't know. That's why we got to have Andrew Ivins on the show.
Because I seen him in person 2 years in a row. And I have yet to see him kill anybody.
All right. Let's get Andrew Ivins on the show. Let's do it.
Kyle, listen, I understand, you know what I mean? He nice. Apparently he got to be something. But I personally, when he played against the Pop guy, I went to the game and I didn't see him do anything. It was nothing that made me say, hey man, this kid right here gonna be the truth. Like I haven't seen it.
So, Dave Luley, he's about to announce his commitment. Could
Who
be
is that?
Oregon or Miami. He's out in the West Coast. He's a big football player, offensive lineman. Mario, if Mario was still at Oregon, he would have gone to Oregon, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. You talking about I think I know who you're talking about. I was actually looking at IG and I seen him coming across there with Oregon or Miami on it. I know who you're talking about.
He's about to announce his
And
decision.
he like 6'7" or something like that.
He's pretty big.
So what's next? What we talking about next? Hey, before we move on, Paul, I want listen. Have you been watching our basketball team?
Hey, they're doing well, but why aren't we ranked?
Because we can't beat Florida State.
But we beat Duke. We beat North Carolina. We're number 1 in the ACC, and we lost to Florida State twice by 2 points or less.
North Carolina is not ranked. Us beating North Carolina by 50 means nothing.
But we beat Duke, and they're number 9 in the nation, and we're number 1 in the ACC.
Who else we beat that was ranked? Every ranked team we played, we lost to. We lost to Alabama. We lost to Duke. We lost to Alabama, and we beat Duke. Florida State, the closest to a ranked team that we could play, that we played, and they beat us twice.
I'll tell you this about our basketball team. Look, we rely heavily on guard play.
Oh, absolutely.
Perimeter shooting. We have no big men.
Absolutely.
Sam Wardenberg is the tallest guy on our team. Not tall, sorry. He's one of our big men. He plays the 4 and 5. He's a stretch 4. His best game is perimeter shooting, driving to the lane. We have nobody on the inside, nobody in the paint. We have no inside game whatsoever.
We Golden State.
Well, they're in the NBA, but
right. But I'm saying that's who we modeled our game after. Golden State.
Potentially, yes, but they had Draymond Green. I mean, Kevin Durant's like 7 feet tall.
I said Golden State today, not Golden State.
Draymond Green was their inside threat. We don't have an inside threat. We have no inside threat at all. We have nobody who can run the paint.
Inside threat either, though. They don't have an inside threat.
We don't have any physicality at all. We give up too many offensive rebounds. We cannot out-rebound any team. That's why we lose to Florida State, is that they're taller than us across the board.
And they're more physical. I agree.
There you go.
I agree. But that's why
we have a legit center and a forward who's not a stretch 4, who doesn't rely on 3-point shooting or driving from the perimeter to the lane. We're going to get screwed over when we're not hitting our threes. And that's going to happen in March. There's no team that can just be on fire shooting for the entire month of March in the ACC tournament.
Gonzaga did it.
Yeah, I mean, but Gonzaga, they're deeper than us. We're not that deep.
I agree. I agree with you. But if we get 2 guys hot a night, I think we could go deep in the March Madness this year.
You said a night. You said one night.
Yes.
You know how many games it takes to get to the Final Four?
4.
Yeah, round of 64, 32, Sweet 16, Elite 8.
Right. And then you're in the Final Four.
We need 4 games, and you're going to be playing elite competition who probably have size over you.
You're only playing elite competition when you get to the Sweet 16.
Nah, because if Miami gets seeded 7 in the first round, second round they got to play the 2 seed.
We won't get seeded 7 because
we're not even ranked.
We're not, but you can't put the leader of the ACC, and even if Duke is what's the name, you can't set us too low, too high.
They because will put Duke higher.
They will put Duke higher. I never said they won't. I said, but you can't put the number 1 team in the ACC higher than 5. You can't.
They're going to put Miami 8 or 9.
they won't.
Okay.
They won't.
Let's see.
They'll put Miami. Miami will be 5 on somebody's board.
I hope you're right.
It'll be 5 in one of these brackets. I'm going to Vegas, man. You coming to Vegas?
I love Vegas. I love
I'm going
playing
to Vegas.
blackjack.
I'm going to Vegas the 16th through the 19th to watch the final March Madness.
What where you gonna stay?
I'm probably gonna stay at the Win or Cosmo, one of the two.
Oh, the Cosmo, huh?
Yeah,
It's a
whichever
nice
one
one.
gonna give me my room for free. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I can't
What
pay for it.
what do you play in Vegas?
Uh, I play blackjacks and I play roulette and a little bit of craps every now and then.
I don't like craps. Is like you could be broke as hell. Like you could put down, let's say 200, whatever, and then like 10 minutes later you're down to like $10, and
Oh,
then a few
absolutely,
minutes later you're up to like 500. It's insane. That game's
absolutely,
crazy.
and
No,
that's why I
that game's
love it.
crazy.
That's
I
why I
don't
love
like
it.
that, man. I like to just enjoy my time, not like look at my chips and be like, where did everything go?
Nah, I like to get it fast and lose it
Yeah,
fast.
you like to roll the 7 when it's on craps. You're that guy
Absolutely.
who's like you.
Absolutely. Put your money on me, baby. I'm getting 7 right now. Put your money on me. Put your money on me. Put your money on me. Let me get 10. See, a lot of people don't like to roll 10. I love 10. I love 10. 6-4 all day. I roll that.
In craps, I like to play the field at times. Like I can get really greedy in that, and that's not good.
No, that well, actually, sometimes.
Sometimes,
Sometimes it depends on who you got rolling.
yeah.
Like I love when women roll in craps because then it helps. Like women, for some reason, never hit 7. I play the field heavy when women roll. But back to what we was talking about. You know, we could call each other about Vegas.
Let's talk. How do you? I mean, let's finish up National Signing Day. The Canes currently right now are 14th in the nation where it stands. We were
14?
76. Yeah, we finished 14th from 76 with Coach Manny Diaz. Now Mario comes in 2 months in, gets us to 14. I think he did a tremendous job. 10 out of 10.
14?
Yeah, from 76 when he came in because of Manny Diaz.
That's hard to believe, man. 14? Dog, how we did it?
Mario Cristobal, and he didn't have an OC. He just hired a DC last night. He literally lost his co-OC to Georgia. He had nobody. Imagine a full recruiting cycle.
Listen, that's tremendous. That's tremendous, yo. God, I knew he was doing this thing, but I didn't think he was gonna do it like this. Like I'm trying to find the one of these sites that let us know everybody we got.
So we have probably roughly like around 12 to 15 top of my head. I'm just throwing out numbers.
12 to 15. That's out today.
I think there's like only one. No. In the total recruiting cycle for 2022, there's only like one guy I think that's a 3-star. Everybody else is 4-star.
Ahmad Milton.
Moden. Ahmad Moden. His brother Anthony Moden played in Miami, by the way. He's a 3-star.
Okay, he the only one.
There could be like one other person.
Then we get a running back from this area or something.
Louisiana, Citizen.
Louisiana. How's he?
Honestly, I didn't think he was going to pick Miami, so I didn't really care. And then he just picked Miami over Auburn and LSU, but I hope Kevin Smith was all in on him. That's really the reason why we reeled him in. It's Kevin Smith.
Who is Kevin Smith?
He's our running backs coach that came from Ole Miss. Also Henry Parrish.
All right. Now we got an old lineman too. That's a 3-star.
Inez.
Yeah.
And Matthew McCoy. Inez Cooper and Matthew McCoy. Both, I mean, their just physical measurements are insane.
Yeah.
They're 3-stars there. So we got like 3 stars.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, which one of these games you going to next year?
I got season tickets. We went all the home games.
Oh, so you're going all along?
I don't know. Like the thing about Texas A&M is like it's kind of hard to get there logistically. Probably won't do that one. Clemson's a little bit hard to get logistically to a certain extent. You got to fly into Greenville. But I don't know. I want to do Clemson again. I like that one. It's gonna be week 11. I want to do Clemson. I have the routine down pack. I went Clemson, Miami in the rain during the COVID season. I want to do that one.
So with everything you done seen unfold, what you think our record be next year?
All right, so this is what worries me, right? We're going to the state of Virginia twice. You're going at Virginia Tech, at Virginia. I think we're going to split one of those. I don't think we're going to take both. Just my opinion. Just my opinion.
It ain't back to back though.
True. I still think we're going to lose one of those. I think we're going to lose one to Texas A&M or Clemson. So I think we're going to finish the regular season 10-2. That's just my opinion.
I
think that's fair. 10-2 is fair. First year coach.
Listen, if we go 10-2, I would be super happy.
I think that's outstanding.
I would be super happy.
Yeah.
But this is what I think. I think we lose to Texas A&M.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think Pittsburgh sneak up on us the last game of the season. And I think Clemson beat us.
Yeah. That thing about week 11 is the injuries thing. I don't know where we're going to be. I don't know where Clemson's going to be because it's 10 games out before you play them.
I like 9-3, man. I like us at 9-3. If we could go 8-4 in his first year and be competitive in every game, I'd be satisfied.
Yeah, I don't know. 8-4. I think 9-3 I could live with. I don't think 8-4. You got to win the bowl game at least.
Right. So the thing, this is what I'm thinking, right? If we go 8-4 and we competitive in every game, that's growth. And the thing is, you want to grow every year. Right. So if we did that, it'll be growth. I personally think we should win the ACC. I personally think that.
But you're gonna have to play Clemson twice, probably.
I don't know, man. Wake Forest been looking good, yo. Don't we play Wake Forest this year too? Matter of fact, we don't play Wake Forest.
We do not.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think we beat Virginia and VTech though. VTech ain't gonna be very good, and Virginia gonna be good, but I just think it's something about them that they don't like to. Yeah, you can see me.
Yeah.
It's something about them that don't want. They don't want the smoke. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. Because one thing I do know about Mario Cristobal teams is they're gonna be physical. VTech don't play good against physical teams. Virginia don't either.
I like Virginia's quarterback, Brennan Armstrong.
I do too.
He's scrappy.
I do too. But we had him on chains last year.
Yeah, but I think a road game to Virginia, you fall asleep maybe in the first half, they get a good lead, up by 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, and Miami wakes up the second half, turns it into a good game. It's the season. Anything could happen. You never know.
Do Van Dyke show you the same thing he showed you last year?
I think so. I think he stays steady. I think Charleston Rambo upped his game a lot, but I think he will stay steady, Tyler Van Dyke. I don't think he'll take off and like turn into like a really outstanding, like crazy quarterback first round pick. I think he'll maintain and be consistent. Because remember, Charleston Ramble's gone. That was his go-to guy, his safety net.
Right, but you get a different one of them every year.
I don't know, man.
Trust me, that's not a problem. I'm not worried. Like, I'm never worried about somebody leaving because somebody gonna always step into that role. Like, the question is, like, cause
I think you maintain.
Van Dyke throwing to somebody right now saying, "Oh yeah, I like him, man. I can throw the ball anywhere and he'll go get it." So
go ahead.
So you gotta put that into consideration too.
I just want us to maintain spread offense. I don't want to go back under center. I think Tyler Van Dyke needs to keep a similar offense, and he'll be fine.
I think you're right. but I just think we gotta have some under center.
For
Like
what?
if
Like
it's not
goal
if
line,
it's not
red zone,
if it's not under center, it gotta be a pistol.
like short yardage situation. I like
Like
pistol offense.
period. But because with shotgun spread, you can't run like powers and you know what I mean and leads. You can't run stuff like that. Everything you run is a form of uh uh a read, you know what I mean? A quarterback read option play. Like it ain't no like I don't like offenses like that. I think if you ain't got nothing to punch a hole in it, then it's pointless to do.
I feel that.
So yeah, I personally would love to see, every now and then he under center.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, we'll know in 7 days.
I
We
just
were
don't
gonna
know. Like I think Van Dyke literally has potential to be a first round pick. Like I think he got potential to be a first round pick. Potential.
We'll see. I mean, he's gonna have to have another good year, a
I
better
think
year.
I think Van Dyke better than every quarterback coming out this year.
Bryce Young, Stroud.
He ain't coming out this year. I'm talking about going into the draft this year.
You're right. Stroud's not going in. I think maybe Bryce Young, could be wrong.
Nah, Bryce Young ain't going to the draft this year.
So yeah, he could be.
Like everybody who finna get drafted in April, TVD better than.
Hey, we'll see what happens, man. I really hope he has an outstanding season. I just think we got to keep the same offense, a similar offense. Keep it spread. I like to throw the ball like 50 times a game. Screw your running backs, man.
No, man, you tripping.
Just go all out, man.
Man, you tripping, man. Cut it out.
I love that. Why? We have like 5 running backs, so we're going to be running the football. We're
Absolutely.
running the football.
We should. We should run the ball about 40 times a game. You got to make them love it.
If you run the ball 40 times a game, though, you're only going to pass 15 to 20 times.
Nah, that's not
taking
true.
up the clock.
That's not true. That's not true. Even if you go in the huddle, you still get 70 plays a game. The only time you get 60, under 60 and under is when your offense going 3 and out.
We'll see. Let's hire OC. Let's see our spring game, and then we'll get to more conclusions. Because right now, we don't even know who our OC is.
Right, and I agree.
So
I agree. That's why I like the Joe Barry. That's why I wanted Joe Barry so bad, because we was gonna be under center. We was gonna be doing a little shotgun.
He didn't want to get into recruiting and go back.
I don't blame him.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
But man, it's been a great show. Hopefully, we get Andrew Ivins on next week. That's the plan. I'm gonna hold you to that, Brandon.
I'm listening. I just hit him up. All you gotta do is go check it. You can always jump in.
Well, I mean, you're Brandon Meriweather. I mean,
what does that mean, man? I'm saying
I think he's gonna. I mean, I think he's gonna listen to you more than me.
He said, "Just let me know when, and I'll make it happen."
All right, let's do it. There you go. Next week we do Wednesday at 6. You know,
next week Wednesday at 6. I got you.
Do it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We had over 240 people live. We're having Andrew Ivins on next week, Wednesday at 6 p.m. And we look forward to another great show. Thank you again, guys, and always all about the U.